Hi everybody, this is Melissa again from the library just to show you a really fun craft again this week, and I hope you really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making it. Basically it's super easy. All you need is like some paper, maybe perhaps a toilet paper tube, and some markers, crayons, scissors, and some tape and a glue stick. I think just like your basic school stuff. So let me show you how it looks like. I accidentally dropped it. However, I have it. So it looks like this. It's super duper cute, and it's really easy to make, and it takes like a couple of minutes, and then you can make as many as you want, as whatever color you'd like. So yeah, let's get started, and I hope you like this super cute shark. Alrighty, you guys, so to get started, you're gonna need some tape. Actually, I have two tapes. I only need one. Some paper, or construction paper, either or helps. Any color you have works. I have a paper tube that, what is it, from a paper towel that I got, but a roll of toilet paper would help. If not, anything kind of works that's kind of circular. Some scissors, and then some crayons, glue, and just like your basic necessities for this will work out just great. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to actually cut this paper in half. I don't think we're going to need all of it, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold this in two, and basically, so we're not going to need the whole thing. So yeah, I'm just going to cut this in half. So there we go, and then I think I made an oopsie, so I'm just going to cut that off. Okie dokie, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to grab my toilet paper tube, and I am going to just go ahead and use this as a kind of way of, so if you have an extra toilet paper tube at home, then you can go ahead and tape it onto it directly. Or what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use it kind of like as a filler. So what I'm going to do afterwards is then I'm just going to pull that piece out, the toilet paper tube out, and then I'm going to grab my tape or my glue, and then I'm going to go ahead and close it shut. So I'm just going to grab some and I'm going to put it on. There's kind of really no preference as to which one you use over the other. Either one works. So I'm just going to put that on. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and cut the tube a little and just trim it a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim the end of this. It doesn't need to be this long. Unless you want it to be that long. Either or works for me. So then now that I trimmed it, I'm going to go ahead and flatten it out a bit. So what I'm going to make now is I'm going to go ahead and use my leftover paper, and I'm going to make a fin, like the little top part of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of cut out like a triangle as such, and then I'm just going to curve it like that. And this is kind of where you're going to have to experiment because the size might be too big, but either or works. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold it ever so slightly, and then I'm going to put it up. And then I'm going to see how it looks. I think it looks good. So then I'm going to grab my glue stick, and I'm going to go ahead and glue it on. So I'm going to glue on the top on. I'm just going to put it there. All right. So there it goes. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the little fin out, so the tail part of it. And I'm going to So I'm just going to cut like a triangle. And then I'm going to cut it. And then I'm going to grab my glue, and I'm just going to put some glue on the side. And there we are. So there it goes. It's gonna have to look perfect. So the next thing I'm going to do is actually I'm going to use a marker or a crayon, either or, and I'm going to draw on an eyeball. Circle. And what I'm gonna cut is I'm gonna do like little lines for like the fin or for the gill part. And then what I'm gonna do actually next is I'm gonna go ahead and kind of hold it together like that. And then I'm going to make a little cut with my scissors like this for the mouth. I'm actually just gonna round it out. And there it goes. And then what I'm gonna do next is actually, since it's opening a little bit right here on the end, I'm just going to put it, actually there we are. So there we are. I'm gonna go ahead and actually, it's kind of up to you. I'm not gonna add any teeth for this one, but what I did is I essentially just grabbed some white paper and then I cut like a zigzag the paper out. So kind of like, so I'm just gonna demonstrate. So like you cut out a little piece, and then what you do is that you kind of make it thinner because it's gonna go on the inside. And then you're just gonna zigzag it out as such. So zigzag. I forgot to bring some white paper with me or not. I would have done it for this, but basically that's the idea. You kind of zigzag it. And then what you do next is that you go ahead and kind of glue it inward like this. So you grab it and then you put some glue on this little side right here, and then you go ahead and just kind of fit it in like such. So it kind of looks like that. And that's pretty much about it for the teeth. But like I said, I totally forgot to grab some, so I'm just going to leave it as such. So what I'm gonna do next, and this is totally optional, I didn't add it on the sample, but I'm actually gonna add some stripes just to make it. I know there's some like tiger sharks too out there, so this is kind of helps it out with the situation. At least for this, so it doesn't look as plain. Add some on the tail. And then I'm gonna put some on the fin. And there we are. Oh man, my fin came off. So then I'm gonna put some more glue on the little fin, and then I'm gonna put it back on. I'm gonna glue it back on. So there it goes. See, it can be even super cute without teeth. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. It's really, really easy to make. Oh my God, even my fin on top came out. See, this is why this is very important to put a lot of glue on. And then you put it on the top. Glue that puppy on. All right, and there we are. So it's a super cute little shark.